each other for a little over 2 years. Okay, so I kind of want to give a little history. So I actually met Shawn a month before in my dream. I did not know that was Shawn at the time. I literally thought it was Jesus. But later on, as the months progressed in our relationship, about 6 months into the relationship, I was just like, oh my gosh, the guy that I dreamed about is Shawn. And I remember in the dream, he really made me feel safe and secure. And when I found that in Shawn, I was just like, oh, this is that guy. And of course, he looked just like him. So that was interesting. Okay, so he DM'd me on this app called Plenty of Fish.
We first met on a dating site, and that's when we first got in contact with each other, on a dating site.
And he started out talking about poetry, and that's kind of how we bonded, because he writes poetry, I write poetry, and conversation from there was just great.
My first impression was, I don't know, she was just beautiful. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, she just had me stuck, just stuck, That's how it was, honestly.
But we met at Tom Bass Park. It was right before COVID really hit. We had a picnic, and I noticed that, he is a shy guy, but we had good conversation. We played Scrabble, and I won.
The first day, it was fun, really. We played Scrabble, we ate, and she was late on the first day, hours late.
And it was just great. And then from the picnic, we went to the movies, and we always joke about our first date because literally I fell asleep at the movies, and he acted like he couldn't wake me up. So he was like nudging me like 5 times, and I didn't get up. So anyway, I was tired from all that work from the picnic earlier. But anyway, so that's our first date. I have no idea, because he always thinks I cheat at Scrabble. And sometimes I do.
The winning word, no, I think she cheated.
But, he doesn't always call me out when it's time. So I wind up winning.
Oh, she's supportive and generous. Yeah, that's what I like most about her.
I love Shawn. I love a lot. I love his sense of humor. I love his patience that he has for me, his kindness, his gentleness with me, and how he makes me feel safe and protected. He's a good man. He listens to me. He's an active listener, and I love those qualities he has. He's always thinking of someone else, always willing to help out, and just consistent the whole way. He's been the same way that he was since I met him. He's the same man today. He hasn't changed up at all. I love my man's face. He fine, y'all. Physically, I love looking at his eyes. He has warm eyes. They make me feel safe. And I love his eyes. Our first kiss was you know what? I don't know when our first kiss was. I don't know. I think maybe the second day. It wasn't the first. I'm old-fashioned. Pick up with him on that question.
I don't remember the exact day. Yeah, we were in a car. Yeah, I don't remember the exact day though.
I knew he was the one. Kind of going back to that dream I had, it was kind of like confirmation for me later on when I discovered that he was that man in the dream, which we call skinny man with the fro. Because in the dream, it was a skinny man with a little short fro that he later grew in our first year together. And I remember in the dream,
I don't know the exact date, but I just knew. Yeah, it eventually came to me.
I was sick, and basically the man in the dream, he healed me. I had a stomach problem, and he healed me and like cleaned up my mess and everything. And it's weird, but I knew Shawn was the one because he really helped me clean my garage. And first of all, he volunteered. Like, who volunteers to do this? And the way he cleans is like a whirlwind, kind of like how the man in the dream was. And like the way like he moved and the way he made me feel as safe and secure as I did with that man in the dream. And I was just like, this is literally Shawn. So I knew he was the one when, to add to that, I knew he was the one when he made me feel safe. He made me feel secure. I feel like he could see me at my worst and my best and still love me the same. He accepts me as I am. I can have fun with him. I can talk to him about anything. And I said, oh my goodness, this is the one. And it was peace. It was no stress, no strife. We don't argue, we don't fight. It's just easy going. He's a true friend. He's my best friend. I actually haven't got just the sweet names, or I would say babe, baby. Nobody else should be calling him that. So that's basically what I call him. I'm excited for just waking up to him. I'm excited for
giving her my last name, you know, and just starting the future. Because when we first met, like, I don't know, I wanted to tell her pass me by because God was working on me, and it would be years and years before he makes a finished product out of me. But little did I know that her love and support was some of the things I needed in order to be fixed, you know. So, I'm just looking forward to making a bright future.
Just being able to spend my days with him, make more memories. We're moving into our home shortly after we get married. I'm excited for just our journey together. I just know that I'm in good hands. We're gonna keep God first in every aspect. And I just feel like just growing, starting a family one day, and like just him being a part of my everyday in a more personal, closer way, because we don't live together or anything. So to be able to spend that time with him and make memories, quality time in our own home, I look forward to that.
Just to tell her that before she met me, I was broken, you know, and she helped fix me, you know. I'm not complete, but I'm better. Like, when we first got together, I was a good man, you know. Now I'm a better man. And once we get married, I'll be a great husband. So, she just makes me better.
So baby, I know you're watching this. This is the wedding day. I want you to know that I love you so much. You're my best friend. I feel like you already know these things, but I just want you to know that you're my king, baby. You make me feel like $1 million. You make me feel like you're a queen. You make me feel so happy. You make me feel like this life, like you make me feel like God had this plan for me from the beginning. And I know that this is favor. This is a blessing from God. And I want you to know that I'm gonna make you feel my love every day. And I want you to know that I'm thankful for all your sacrifices, for truly being my best friend, for listening to me, for accepting me as I am. And I don't want to spend a day without you. And I love you again.
Your heart, keep it in your pocket for safekeeping. Don't ever let nobody be the reason you throw it out, you stop caring about it. Don't let your hair get in the way, can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try really hard, but sometimes you fall, yeah, sometimes you fall. Say I'm not sensitive, but I can sense if it's right for me. Don't let your hair get in the way, can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try really hard, but sometimes you fall, yeah, sometimes